out of Egypt. If God bring his people into something uncomfortable, know that he allowed it for his reason and for his purpose. When he allowed you to get into some uncomfortable state, he will bring you out and he will bring you through. Amen?
Yes, he will.
So, at some point, we must put some action along with our prayers. James 4:17 says, faith without works is dead, being alone. It produces nothing. So you can have all the faith you have, all the faith you think you want to have, all the faith you think you got. But if you ain't out there putting action to it, it produces nothing.
Zero. Yeah.
Zero. It produces nothing.
Go ahead.
So God is saying, if you want to do something, if you want something to be done through your faith, you got to move. You got to make a move. It's moving day.
Yes.
It's moving day, my brothers and sisters. It's time for us to make a move and do the things that what we think that God has called us to do.
Amen.
It's time to get up. It's time to lash out. It's time to go and find the thing that God has put you on earth to do. If you don't know it, it's time to find out.
My God.
Amen?
So
it's
true.
time to move. It's moving day. Because you have been praying. You have been crying long enough. It's time to get up. It's time to wipe your tears.
Yeah.
It's time to get up and go and do something what God has called you to do.
Amen.
You see, Mark 11:24 says, therefore I tell you whatsoever you ask in prayer, believe that you have received it and it shall be yours.
Yes, it will be.
It shall be yours.
Yes.
So these Israelites were encouraged to go forward, not to give up and go back. The Israelites thought the sea was an uncomfortable place for them.
Yes.
Like I said, God will put you in some uncomfortable situations.
He will.
But God allowed that Red Sea to parting before them. He made a way for them to get through and go through on dry land. God will make a way in our difficulties. He will always show up and show out in our difficulties when we're going through something. Even though it may feel uncomfortable, even though it may look uncomfortable, God will make a way for you to get through what you got to go through.